Does God answer your prayers? Well, on October 3rd, 2024, I had a very severe accident while riding my bicycle home from my GFA World office. I was less than 2 miles away from home when a black German Shepherd started chasing me on the right side of the road. In the past, he was kind of erratic and would sometimes try to get in front of me. So on this day, I was accelerating to stay ahead of him. All my attention was focused on him. Big mistake. I was doing about 27 miles an hour when suddenly, out of nowhere, a large stray pit bull dog that I'd never seen before ran directly in front of me from the left side, and I had no time to react and hit him. My front wheel bent and stopped turning, and my momentum catapulted me right into the pavement at 27 miles an hour. My left shoulder and head hit the pavement hard. Well, the next thing I remember is waking up lying on the ground disoriented. All I could see were the feet of some police officers, the EMTs, and Michelle. I'd probably been unconscious for about half an hour or so. The EMTs put me on a backboard and then shoved me into an ambulance and started driving down the bumpy road. Every bump caused me excruciating pain because I'd broken my collarbone in 3 different places and nearly broke my shoulder blade in half, and I broke 9 ribs on my left side. I'd also had a bruised and collapsed left lung. Now, when the EMTs discovered the collapsed lung, they decided to stop in town and have me care flighted by helicopter to the hospital about an hour away. I spent about 9 days in the hospital, starting out in the ICU, and then I was discharged and went home. But the next day, I had to go back to the ER because of my intense pain, and I had great difficulty breathing. In the ER, they were able to address the pain, and they gave me some breathing treatments that enabled me to breathe normally. While I was recovering at home, I was pretty much confined to my recliner because I was not able to lay down in my bed due to the pain. Michelle was my wonderful, very hard-working nurse during this time, and my daughter Jennifer was also there helping very much during the first few days. After a few weeks, I was able to do some work from home for about an hour or so at a time. And then after the new year, I've been able to be back in my office here working my normal more than full-time hours. While I was recovering, I really appreciated all the get well cards, the encouragement, the emails, and the visits from so many people during this time. By God's grace and through the prayers of many people worldwide, including you, I'm recovering. In December, my orthopedic doctor said that it was common for these kinds of collarbone breaks to heal on their own. He told me to try doing some normal activities to see how I would do. If I experienced any severe pain or discomfort, then surgery would be required to repair the collarbone. Thankfully, I don't need to have that surgery. I'd started ordering bike parts as soon as I got out of the hospital, and I was determined to get back on my bike soon. Over Christmas, I was able to get my bike totally repaired, and by God's grace, I resumed my bicycle commuting to work and back a couple weeks ago. Now, I still need 2 to 3 breathing treatments a day, and I'm still experiencing nerve pain. The doctors say that it can take months or even years for the damaged nerves to heal. The pain seems to manifest itself when I'm standing for a while. I really notice it when I'm at the stove cooking bacon, but eating bacon is definitely worth the suffering and pain. So what does the future hold? Because of your prayers and partnership, the assignment God gave me over 30 years ago to serve the Lord here at GFA has not changed. My purpose is to know God and to make Him known, to help fulfill the Great Commission, to become more like Jesus, and to love and serve Him with all my heart, mind, soul, and strength, and to love my neighbor as myself. It's so exciting to be part of such a highly effective, radically evangelistic missions organization like GFA World. And you all are a vital part of it too. I'm so thankful to God for all that He's doing through all of us. To see so many people giving their lives to the Lord, and to see many new churches established every year is just super exciting. And to see our work expanding from South Asia and into Africa is also very, very exciting. I'm also expecting to make another trip to Africa sometime later this year to continue documenting our growing work there. Thank you again for all that you're doing in God's kingdom. You are truly making an eternal difference in God's kingdom and in the lives of countless people. So yes, God does answer your prayers in so many ways, and I'm just one example.